So good evening. Welcome back to another channel. And tonight I'm doing the press conference reaction live. And it's kind of a new era, isn't it? I mean, Bruce is gone, Ashley's gone, and now Graeme Jones is the interim manager, or the caretaker manager, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's all changed, isn't it? And if you do like the video, smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you already haven't done so, and keep those live comments coming through. Yeah, I got 1,077 subscribers, which I think is great. Last week, I had about 980. So it's increasing all the time. It's going northwards as well. And I'll do drum them up as well. So thank you very much indeed. And big up for the real people in the room. So, yeah, I mean, Graeme Jones had his first press conference today. He seems confident, seems relaxed, and I thought he did okay, in my opinion. And let's hope he gets a tough flyer tomorrow, because he's been given 2 games. And if that's true, I wish him all the best. But we still need to get a manager in ASAP. If you're looking for a number one target or number one choice, then you need to get that manager in ASAP. Fonseca apparently is that number one choice. And if you can get Fonseca, that'd be absolutely mint, because I do like him. I mean, listen, he kind of coached defense, but my God, the football's being played at Roma. He's done fantastic, and he's done really well with them. It's just a shame that he's been replaced by a legendary Jose Mourinho. And yeah, he's still waiting if he's got a job or not. I hope he gets it, because he is, as far as I know, the number one pick. And they want to interview Martinez, they want to interview Eddie Howe, and they want to interview Van Lampard. But according to one or two papers, they say it's going to be a short term to the end of the season. And I don't know if that will suit Fonseca. He wants a long-term project. And this is a fantastic job to take on, by the way. And that's the Dave Kidd. Oh my God, from the Sun. Oh my God, he needs to keep his mouth shut, man. Because he's just getting jealous of and having a go at the club, having a go at the Saudis, etc. He's a Fulham fan. What do you expect? I think IBS on his Twitter account, you know what? They could be Fulham buddies. But there you go. So, like I said, do smash the likes up, subscribe if you're new, whatever you fancy, you know. Got some comments here, by the way. And I've got Kieran. Thanks for messages and Kiraf. Please do get better soon. John the Legend, how is you? I'm absolutely fine. And listen, please get well soon, my guy, because having COVID is just it's not a good thing, man. But please get well soon, Kiraf, and love you lots, man, and get well very, very soon. And isolate, stay home, and just be safe, my guy. And thanks for your donation, by the way. And the first super chat I had, the first donation. Thank you very much, Kiaf. And I'm really, really, really proud of that. Thank you very much indeed. And I got Tangy as well, so I'll hear that. Kiaf, hope we get well soon. Good words there, my friend. I got Danielle, get well soon, Kiaf. Even to Danielle, hope you're okay. And just anything saying about everybody. Looking forward to the trip to Selhurst Park. Glad I won't be seeing the cabbage heat on the touchline. Pete, big up to you, my guy. I mean, listen, have a good trip. And you know what, mate? Have a great time. Let's hope we bring home the 3 points, because we need it. We need a win. Because Chelsea is going to be difficult. Brighton's going to be difficult. You know, Brentford's going to be tough and hostile away. And then we've got dreaded December coming up as well. Then I've got Kieran. Thank you very much, John. You know what, Kieran? My guy. Appreciate that. You're welcome anytime. Get well soon. Put your feet up and be safe. And I've got Rob. Do you reckon Lampard would take the job and then get Paolo in? That's been talked about, really, because the board's split and they want Lampard in. And if I'm honest with you, I'm not so sure about Frank. I mean, listen, when he did at Chelsea, first season did fantastic, but the following season when he got sacked, I mean, was he ready to take it to another level? I don't know. But listen, if Frank comes in, I'm going to support the guy. I really am going to support him. In fact, excuse me, whoever comes in, I'll support him. I'm going to give him my backing, because you know why? Because these board, the new people comes in, you got to give them a chance. And I'm glad they're here. And then I got Daniel as well. Needs someone to steady the ship. Absolutely, Daniel. Totally agree with you. And yeah, that's what we need. But me, if you've got a number one choice, then go for it. And take that number one choice, by the way. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to go into the press conference, what Graeme Jones' speech said I did. And I thought he did okay, if I'm honest with you, sort of, in my opinion. So onto the team news. He's asked about the team news. He said, Modderback has trained, but it's too early for him. Big miss. Paul Dummett is back out running, and Elliot Anderson trained individually. So we're almost at the stage of having a full quarter to choose from. I wonder if Elliot Anderson's going to get into the first team or into the squad. If he does, then good on him. Big up to Graeme, because at the end of the day, we need younger players to give him a chance. Is it too important at this stage of the season? We can only tell, but you never know. I think he'd do absolutely fantastic if he gets that chance. We've got to give youth a chance, which I think if he does, I will get behind the guy. And he's young and he'll just get better. Then on to making changes. He said, if he's going to play 20 players plus goalkeepers will have to have the same experience tactically, both on and off the ball. Whatever side I decide to go with, they will all be ready. They will all know their jobs. That's what my job focus has been. Right, okay. What tactics is he going to play tomorrow? I said on the Paul show the other night, I think he'll play a 4-4-2. And Daniel in the cut, she thinks 4-2-3-1. I've got a feeling that will be off the radar here. I think he may play for you at the back. And I expect Fabian Schär to come in, Fernandes to come in as well, because those two could have done with a game on Sunday. I mean, Kieran Clark, I hate to see it, I think he's done in the Premier League. The sales has gone backwards, let's be real. But the bottom line is, whoever comes in, one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to be real now, there's no hiding place. There's no hiding behind players. There's no people scared of getting the ball. You go out there, you want to be a part of this great future of the new era, you need to get a shift on. You need to put them to performance in. Because if you don't, you are done at this football club. Whoever comes in, maybe watching you, and you can say, right, okay, if that's the best going to give us, then you are on your way, son. Go out there, give it 110%. Just go and play. You want to play for the badge. You play for the badge. You play for the badge, and the fans are going to remember you for the back in your shirt. It's as simple as that. And I haven't said that for a long, long time. So, and that's bottom line. I got Dave as well. Good evening, John. Good evening, King Northumberland. I hope you're okay, my guy, and hope you're having a fantastic day. I got Tanji Graeme Jones. If he gets a win and the football is good, who knows? He might get a few extra games. Or owners decide who they want. For me, I want a new manager in just after the Chelsea game, to be fair, or the international break, because we need a manager in. If it happened in abroad like Italy, Spain, Germany, they would have been a replacement on the very, very same day. It's only in England. It takes weeks and weeks before you get a new manager in, by the way. So, and Effin said hi to everybody. Please do that. Good evening to the King of Northumberland and the Queen of Cramlington. I'm sure Dave has got a lovely wife, by the way, and I'm sure he looks after her, by the way. Evening to Dave's wife. Wifey. Yes. Very good. We got Effin saying hi. We got Dan of the emojis. I mean, big up to Danielle, by the way. She's absolutely fantastic. She is. I think she'd do well if she had her own YouTube channel. I think she'd be absolutely fantastic. And, she'll make the cut quite easily. She'll probably get 1,000 subscribers in the first 2 weeks. I could be wrong. I could be right. Now, let's move on. And on to, he was asked, what does he need to manage? And he said, if you think about the area, all anyone wants to is hard work, honesty, and to make sure you fight for every situation. That represents the Northeast and the Geordies. Any manager comes in, that'll be a great starting place. Now, if I was a manager, obviously no one ain't guaranteed a starting place, It's all about training. Rafa Benitez, when he was at Newcastle, no one guaranteed a starting berth. Do you know what I mean? You get picked on form. And in my opinion, that's how it should be. But at the same time, there's some of the players on that pitch who are not doing the job. I'm not going to mention names. It's well documented. Yeah, they need to step up, and they need to step up very, very quickly. Otherwise, they will not be in the team. They'll be in the reserves instead. I'll be straight on that. Yeah, we got some good players at the club there. Who's got potential there. Who can do well. I mean, I'm sure Miguel Almiron's going to be back tomorrow. I hope he plays as a 10 role or play out wide. And also, I mean, he should be taking their both set pieces as well, because that lad is absolutely decent. He done it for Atlanta. Scored some cracking goals, by the way, free kick goals and that. That's why we bought him for that reason, and also for him to be excited. Excited. He's still got it, but he's got to play the right position. I want to see Matt Ritchie play on the right side in midfield, not a fullback anymore. I want to see Jamal Lewis coming in as well. Give that lad a chance as well. Can't do any worse, man. So we go on to the next one. We move swiftly on. He is asked about how did he come to Newcastle, and he said, "I was a supporter in the Gallagher through the Keegan era, and I know the culture of this football club. My focus isn't on anything other than doing the best I can and making sure everyone else does the best they can in the short and long term to get results." To get results, that's what we desperately need. We need to get results. We haven't won a game this season. Yeah? And we need the 3 points badly because we are in big, big trouble. Let's be real. But at the minute, we are in trouble because we're not winning games. We're not being good enough. We can see the 19 goals this season. And that is a worry. We're going to easily beat the 62 goals conceded last season. And that is sad. We have not improved the defence for 3 years. We haven't brought a creativity in midfield for, 7-8 years since Kabay left. We're lacking that big time. And we haven't had a proper CDM since Chip Coyote. And I'm sorry, as much as I love Hayden, I just don't think he's in the Coyote class. Absolutely no way. No way. So just go into the comments here, by the way, if I get some more up. Do smash the likes up, by the way. And big up to all you people in the cut. Big up to everyone who hopes to watch along tomorrow. I want to crack the 2,000 hits tomorrow after the match. And if he does that, that'd be amazing. And also, I want to see at least 100 people watching my streams live tomorrow. That'd be amazing. Paul's coming in tomorrow, by the way. 2 of you love my guy. He's a great guy. Do you check his latest videos about Luke Edwards, Gary Bonneau, and Alan Brazil having a go? Well, not having a go, but basically picking up boosts all the time. Again, watch it. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And these more comments, by the way. I got one from Tangy. John, do you think Shah will start tomorrow? Yes, I hope he does so. He deserves to start. I mean, he started the last 2 international games, and apparently he's been man of the match both games. But he's got to start tomorrow, surely. What else does he have to do not to play in a game? I mean, Kieran Clark's been poor, and he gets in front of Fabian. It's wrong. Lascelles gone backwards, like I said. He's no leader, man. He's not a leader. He's not a captain. He needs to be dropped tomorrow. I wouldn't mind playing Fernandes and Shah tomorrow at the back. Yeah? 100%. He should be coming in tomorrow, like, you know. As long as I don't see Henrik, I'll be fine. That's in Danielle. He'd be better drinking some Guinness, by the way. Go have his mates. Go to Dublin and drink some Guinness, yeah? Have a weekend off, you know? Unbelievable, Jeff. Henrik. I got even if you're on 2, my guy will be okay. Big up to you. The real one in here. The real one in the house. And I got Tange as well. True Jordy. Did I crack a video about his opinion on Steve Bruce? I will check out later on. 100%. I might even check up in the morning when I start to do my deliveries for work. So I'll be able to check out on that. And Keith saying, you can tell he loves the club, John. Yeah. He's been a breath of fresh air today. I mean, if I've been honest with you, Keith, if a new manager comes in, then he should be a part of the coaching setup as well, because you need someone like him to have that Geordie background, that Geordie passion, the Geordie man of steel there to help along the club, because you need that at the club. Excuse me. And let's move on to that's a good comment there, Keith. Thank you. And Aaron said Jones' press conference was professional, but reading between the lines, I told a little subtle boost digs. Yeah, excuse me. I'll come on to that in a minute. What he was asked about Bruce. I'll come on to that in a minute. And got Jasper as well. John, what do you think of rumours going around for the former PSV manager, Dick? I don't know him yet. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Never heard of him. And hopefully we can have a striker this week for the full game. Yes, absolutely. We need a centre. Well, we need a backup striker anyway. You can't do that about it. But if Wilson comes off, I want to see Dwight Gale come on, see what he does on the Jones. You know what I mean? I want to see Joe Linton dropped as well, you know. Because this guy, honestly, he ain't good enough for Newcastle United. Yeah? Imagine Ashley bought in Joe Linton. Bruce plays Joe Linton. I hope Jones don't play him. I mean, when new manager comes in, I think it'll be done in January anyway, let's be real. Just give him away, man. And then we won't ever have to hear about Joe Linton on the performance show off the tune on the Mondays anymore. Excuse me. C6. Move on to great hear Jones talk about Keegan, Riff, Schroeder, and the likes in this press conference. Brilliant. You don't hear Steve Bruce talking about them. Anyway, he's in the gutter. Sorry about that. I have a feeling we could win tomorrow. I've got an answer, Joe Rob. But if you get a win tomorrow, that'd be absolutely amazing. I want to see those players putting a shift in and be a part of this great future and a new project. If they want to be at this club, because I'll tell you something now, half of them are not good enough. So, and that's what I'm going to say. But you're going to go into what Keith Downing have to say. He asked some questions, by the way, and he continued about went to his first game of 4. And he said, I went to first game 4, it's 4-5. My father was Super Mac. I was hooked. Then later in life, we were on a family holiday at Haggerston Castle, and we had to pack our bags early and drive home to Newcastle to celebrate Kevin Keegan's signing. That's a brilliant answer for that, man, Graeme. I think this guy, you know, not just a Newcastle fan, he gets it. He does get it. Yeah. Then I was asked about winning things. He said, in the end, hopefully you want to win something because I'm 51 now, I'm 52. And in my era, we haven't won anything. We have hope now with a tier over. Give it 5 years, we'll probably win. Listen, I don't want us to win. I don't want to win the title in our first season, or I don't win the Champions League. I just want us to win the FA Cup and build on that. Top 10 FA Cup, I'll be happy with that all day long. I'd take that. Because whoever wins the FA Cup will be legends. And then on out the Hardwick spoke about that. And then he was asked about Steve Bruce. And I'll get this up a second. Get this up very quickly. He was asked about Steve Bruce. That's only a short one there. Yeah, I'm going to read this bit here. He said, excellent in every aspect. He was upset that Bruce lost his job. Insisted he had a great working relationship with him. Do you know what? I'm not sure of that because, in my opinion, because against Everton, he kind of ran the show, telling players where to go, which I think is great. A talker on the sidelines, which I think is getting them to the players' brains and that. And they listened to him. What he's doing to Steve Bruce is just Hansen's pockets. Had a face-off thunder. And then he basically said to Graeme, don't do that again. But listen, expect Graeme Jones to do all the talking on the pitch, shouting, screaming, pointing. That's what I want to see from my manager. I want to see that from my manager because you need talkers on the sidelines. It's as simple as that. That's what we need. And I just got there setting. And George says, Stevie. Stevie Wonder, mate. Stevie Wonder. I take Stevie Wonder as my manager. At least he's got the muse. He's 71 now, and he's still got the muse, baby. And I reckon he will get something. Daniel, I hope so. If he gets something, Daniel, do you know what? I'll have a tear in my eye. And it'll be a couple of years before I write those tears, man. And Keith, thanks for the donation, my guy. And thanks so much indeed. If you can, and you do a donation as well, always leave a message, by the way. There's no harm in that as well. But Keith, thanks so much indeed, my guy. The second one after Keith, I appreciate that. Thanks so much indeed. I'll go for the comments if I go on to what else he said. I reckon we can get something from the match tomorrow. Yeah, and Dan said the same thing as well. So I said a point. Don't forget, Crystal Palace looked really good against Arsenal. I mean, Vieira's playing 4-3-3 attack football. Saha's back, by the way, tomorrow. Yeah. And I like the lad from Reading. He's got a good goal against Leicester, by the way. And I also like Edouard as well, former Celtic striker, which he cost something like 15 million quid. We could have bought him, He would have been fantastic, tailor-made for Newcastle United. He's quick, pace, both feet, scores. And I think he'll give Lascelles a hard time tomorrow. Let's be real. And Tanji, big up to you. Yet, in all honesty, if Chris had boosted his press conference, it would have gone down too well. He has a game to prepare for. I think he's just put Busquets to bed for being nice. Me, I would have been honest. Speak the truth. Daniel, based on last 10 game against Palace, we have 60% chance of getting something. Yeah, Danny, we won there last season. Was it 2-0 last season? Yes, 2-0 last season, by the way. We won 2-0, but we lost by 2-1. And I'll blame Cher for allowing Gary Cahill to get a header. It was poor defending all around, by the way. And I've got some more comments, by the way. And when Jones was explaining how he gets and understands being a Newcastle fan, that was 100% a dig of Boots Faker being a fan. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people saying that, But you know what it is? He's gone now. We can say what we want. Because he's gone. He's done. I don't think he'll get football. He's going to come back into football management ever again. That's up to Scotland. I had my mates at work saying yesterday, and the day before, saying that Steve Bruce was sacked too early. And we as fans are poisonous, absolutely poisonous, yeah? I'm not going to mention their names, but I do get on with them. But I've been told also that they hope that Newcastle United get relegated for that reason, for getting rid of Boost. Listen, I don't agree with the Boost. I do not agree with it at all, but he deserves everything that he gets. You have a go at the fans, you've got to get it back. It's as simple as that. Sorry, Rob, I missed your comments then. We let them stay as backroom staff when we get a new manager in. Yes, that's what's going to happen, definitely. Graeme Jones said today, well, it's from the heart, was great to see because I've been sick of where now. We have to roll our sleeves up. And how the bacon did you say? Do you know what, guys? Go have plenty of bacon sandwich tomorrow morning. That's what I can say at these. Torrak Keegan of CM Malcolm, as a 4-year-old, was like saying to Bruce, this is what you should have said if you're a true fan. Yep, totally agree, mate. There's comments coming out flying now. I feel more positive. I think we can win tomorrow. As long as we have a go and fight and scrap, I'll take it all day long. Listen, we've got some good players there. Our front three can score goals. Our defence is absolutely shocking. Yeah? What's can I say? Jones, we trained yesterday. We are training today and training tomorrow. He knows. Aaron, don't let take on my job, mate. But only joking. Yeah, he did say that as well, by the way. He's going to be training every single day. No days off. Straight to the point and give it a real go. Wilson, Joe Linton scored the last season team in the Palace. Yep, they sure did. Steve Bruce is a United fan. He used to stay behind after the home matches and watch the games on Saturday Sunday. Yeah, he is a red. Let's be real. He is a red. Bruce, when we miss, bye-bye. You should have put there, Keith. He's the weakest link. Bye-bye. Oh, man. You get the drift there. So what else is this? Graeme has been saying about as well, if I can find it. On to the NUFC 360's side. See what they have to say. I told you about what he said about, which is absolutely honest. And I'm going to read this again, Ashley. I mean, Jones has asked about what's expected for his team. Obviously, I'm not going to disclose shape or personnel. Over the last 3 years, all players had the same experience tactically, both on and off the ball. Whatever team I pick, they all know their jobs. Yep, that's quite likely so. Then he was asked about what they would have said to him. He said, I spoke to the owners on Wednesday morning and they asked me to take the team on an interim basis for the next 2 games. I think I mentioned that earlier on. I'm fully focused on preparing the team as best I can. I think he wants Roberto Martinez to be Newcastle manager. And if that is the case, then it's a bit of a reunion. I do like Roberto, right? He's done a good job at Belgium, but as well documented, he just cannot coach the defence. And that's the problem. Ask Everton fans how they feel about it, And also got one from Fabrizio Romano, right? Regarding Newcastle jobs. And that's about a day ago. But I'm going to say it. He said, talks will continue today between Paulo Fonseca and Magpies board, the agreement is getting closer on a long-term contract. Not completed yet, but negotiations are ongoing. Well, the latest from Craig Hope, however, which I'm going to grab. I mean, for me, he's the best Northeast journalist out there, in my opinion. I think what anyone say. I mean, I think he'll be back in the stadium now. Now, Bruce's disappear, right? He basically said, from what I gather, Paulos Fonseca is far from the foregone conclusion that odds of 3-1 on would suggest to be the next Newcastle manager. And he also added in his tweet, I would expect at least one of Roberto Martinez, Lucien Favre, or Unai Emery, to emerge as a serious contender in the coming weeks. Talking of the latter and Unai Emery, again, people saying you'd be better off getting Dick Emery. Do you know what I mean? But it was a bundles of fun when he was at the Arsenal, man. Let's be real. Bundles of fun. Oh, man. What fun is he going to bring up to Newcastle United? Look, honestly, I should be laughing because he's a good manager, by the way. I mean, he's a champion of the Europa League 3 times over at Seville. He didn't get a chance at Arsenal, as far as I'm concerned. And he won Europa League again with Villarreal. So he's a cup manager, not a league manager, by the way. But he did be Man U. Got some more comments, by the way. I got Paul as well. Evelyn John, hope you're well. I changed straight to Hish, by the way, but I get the drift. She's the weakest link. Goodbye. Who's that? And then you got Steve Booz. Well, you know, I don't get the drift. Well, we moved on, my guy. We moved on. And you know what? You can go and change your occupation and work for Greg's, by the way. Oh, man. And audition for Mrs. Doubtfire, the musical. You know what? Don't ask us to come on because I kind of sing for Save Me Life. But there you go. Bruce is the weekend link. Goodbye. And I got my guy from kind of Ryan Regan to the cut. If there's any truth in Diaz come to NUFC, get him now. I watched him in the Copa America and he was Colon's best player. He's quick, can beat a man easily, and has an eye for a goal. You know what it is, right? I never watched him play at all whatsoever. I know he plays for Porto, but I've never watched the guy play. But if that is the case, we need a sporting director first, or a director of football, and then let him decide on the manager, by the way. Let's be honest with that. But 67 million pounds being quoted, by the way, if my memory serves us right. I mean, we got the money now. Go and get him. I'll read a pretty interesting article on Jones. He's like that diamond, plays through the middle and lots of changes, but defensively was not a strong suit. Yeah, he is an attacking manager, by the way. Let's hope he does better than he did at Fulham. Not Fulham, Luton. Did I say Fulham then? Yeah, Luton. I've got 28 people watching, by the way, which is not bad, to be fair. And I take that. And just do smash the likes up, guys, and do subscribe. These super chats are open as well, which if you do want to donate, that's absolutely fantastic, you know. Dean, morning, John. Hope you're on, my man. Yep, I'm absolutely fine, Dino. Hope you're fine, New Zealand. Make sure you come on tomorrow for the video chat tomorrow, by the way. Like you can have your say on the video call, you want to call it, video call, yeah. So do that tomorrow. If Mark Overmars comes in the club as director of football before a manager is appointed, I think he'll want to bring Erik ten Hag into the club. Do you know what? I think he's a decent manager, him. He took Ajax in the semi-final of the Champions League. He should have gone to the final. But he is a damn good manager. He likes working with young players. He plays a good brand of football. And you know what? If he comes in, he will want to change the whole of that team. Let's be real. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't spend a lot of money, by the way. But he's eye for a player. He's been linked to Tottenham in the past, but he signed a 2-year deal. But if Newcastle can call for him, I have no problems having Eric into my club. Tanji, if you have a team with poor defenders, you've got to attack. Simple as, yeah, totally agree. Right, it's similar as they work together. Opinions is split on him. But if Jones does well his games, then he has a solid choice. Yeah, that's a good point, Aaron. Good point. John McGuy, how's you doing? Great chatting on these. Who's behind this? I've got Fonseca suits our current team base on the fast our defenders are shite. Yeah. I tell you what, our defenders are shite, let's be real. You've got a weak defense, you've got a championship defense. And we had the same defense since 2016, am I right? And now, 5 years later, it's still exactly the same. Now it's improved. Crazy. Not NUFC at all, but what do you think of Victor Osimhen, John Ryan? He's the real deal for Napoli. This guy is pacey. He's got pace, he's quick, he's got a touch on him, scores, good in the air. I tell you what, he cost 50 million from Lille going to Napoli. Would I get him? I'd take him all day long. I'd take him all day long. I mean, if I'd get a stellar striker, I'll put in a 75 to 80 million bid for this guy. The problem is, I'm not being funny, but De Laurentiis is a tough negotiator when it comes to player sale. He will not be easy to deal with. Let's be real. But will I take him? I would, yes. But he's happy in Naples life, Napoli life, and I just cannot see him leaving anytime soon. But I'll take him. Brilliant playing. Johnny boy, how's it going? That's Neil. I'm fine, Neil. Just having a quiet night in. I need like working tomorrow, doing a watch along tomorrow, got a good rest. I'll be raring to go. So yeah, big up to you, my guy. And so at the Spurs match, shouting all the ladies. I didn't shout all the ladies. The last time I said that was on Monday. Then I get Gemma Sommers. She might be listening to this stream. She said that lock the doors. Wow. Bit harsh there, Gemma, but hope you're okay. The problem is we're going to be linked with every single man and his dog. Yeah. The thing is, though, right, this is what's going to happen. In my opinion, I think you should come out and just say we denied this, we denied that sort of thing. Not after this player doesn't talk that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But, like I said, they're going to have to get used to it. Especially when you're a big club like Newcastle United. Get used to it. Get used to it. It's simple as that. And I had a message from a DM from Ryan today about Lee Gunner, speaking about Steve Bruce. And he is 100% right, which I'm going to read out, by the way. He said, if Bruce felt so traumatized by his working conditions, why did he leave? And why come out telling everyone why? He doesn't need the money, nor the headache, so why stay? I'm sure the 8 million payoff helped ease the pain of someone calling him a nasty name online, like Cabbage Head. Turn it in, Steve. Turn it in. Lee is right. Football is done. He's 100% right, by the way. Don't have a go at the fans. Don't have a go at the press people. Just don't, because you get it in there. I don't agree with people being abusive to his family. I get that, but the bottom line is, just don't have a go, and then you don't get any grief. Simple as that. I mean, Craig Hope is right again. I'd love to get Craig Hope on my streams one day. I will try and get him if he can come on my stream, even for half an hour. And if that's true, I think I'll be the first one, apart from the big hitters, to get a journalist, a top name journal on my channel. And seeing you with Gemma Collins at Central Station, Sean, really? I don't think so. I don't think so. Any coach will be an upgrade on Boost. I'm looking forward to the game on Sunday. It's Saturday, by the way, Dean. The Saturday comes just tomorrow, 3 o'clock. For you, it'll be 3 in the morning or something like that. But try and come on if you can. That'd be amazing. You can have a chat after the game. Imagine Boost got the Pardew treatment. Yeah, let's be real. He had to get out. He had to be sat. I mean, they should have sat him the moment they walked through the door. Let's be real. And another thing is, one thing I will say, the toxic got too much and they done something about it. So absolutely right there. The bottom line, shite at his job. That's Steve Boost, by the way. So yeah, unfortunately, he's gone. He's history. He's done. So, like I said, he was asked about ambition by Craig Hope, by the way. He was asked about ambition. They asked me to take the team in the next 2 games. I'm ambitious to do the best I can for my club. And also on Steve, I was upset when Steve went because I had a great relationship. You don't want to be around that because it means it hasn't worked. And also on Craig's Twitter feed as well, that Newcastle Saudi-led owners will consider plans for sending naming rights to St James's Park, but will only do so when consent of supporters. Also understand any such deal would keep the name St James's Park in some capacity. So what do you think of that, guys? Do you think they should change the stadium name? If that's bringing in money sort of thing, cool. I'll take that. 110%. I would take that. And let's go on to as well. Lee, I'm not going to fall for that one, mate. I'm not going to fall for that. If you had a bad patch of form under the new manager, then the media will push an agenda saying that we should have sacked Bruce. Well, listen, I'm waiting for that, by the way. I'm waiting for that very, very dear. Because I'll tell you something now, right? All these people, all these press people are coming out and, praising Bruce for what he's done. Yeah, okay, the boost he got, I leave that to you, but you know my opinion on Boost anyway. But at the end of the day, all these journalists sort of thing, all these managers come out and praising him for what he's done. No, look at the stats. Ain't good enough. Ain't good enough. I'll be lying in bed, John. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Thanks for that information there. Party had 38% win rate. Yeah, that's true. More than Boost. We'd love an instant impact so we can shove that Boost love right back up when the sun doesn't shine. Aaron, big up to you and well said there. Got some more comments there, a couple more. I've got Russell. Hi, John, my man. Congrats on over 1,000. Glad I was from the start, so I'm not checked in where I had stuff on, mate. That's fair enough, Russell. You come on anytime, mate. You come on when you want to come on, mate. Okay? You want to come the show tomorrow after the game and have your say? I should be in video phoning. Just come on, send me a link, and I'll get to you on there. Great seeing you go strength to strength. 1,077 I've got on me subscribers list, and I already got 2 super chats so far. Would you take ETH from Ajax? I would, yes, 100%. He is modern. What is he, 52 now? Still young. He's tactically, he's brilliant, and plays football the correct way. But would he leave Ajax? I don't think he will. I think he's happy at Ajax, by the way. But if Overmars goes, then you never know. How much did you buy Adam Traore for? He's a lot of money, isn't he? You probably get about 40, 50 million for him. Probably 40. Yeah, he's decent going forward, but his final ball can be a bit frustrating. But pace to burn, he's got it. Got Ryan as well. I find really annoying that the media are asking every manager in the Prem of their thoughts on Bruce being sacked. Who the hell cares? These managers have more to think about. Yeah, well said. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right there, Ryan. I mean, he's sacked, yeah? But they don't know the full facts. They don't. And it's been absolutely awful. 7 wins and 38, man. He caused a toxic atmosphere. The new owner's seen that. Get away. Done. Finish. History. Gone. I've also heard Lee Goddard said that why don't we go for Mikel Arteta? He is the best young manager in world football. Would you take Arteta? If Lee's in the chat, he'd be happy with that as well. But he's busy today. He's doing a watch along as well for his Arsenal channel. So big up to him, my gang. Good luck. Oh, well, don't worry. Good on you, Russ. Good on you. Name it only to be the JS Stadium. That'd be amazing. Just think how much money I can get out of that. Do you think new manager will be at the game or is it Jones to charge the next fee? Dean, it's for the next 2 minutes as far as I know. But if they've got a manager in mind, i.e. Fonseca, and he's their number 1 choice, go and get him now. Number 1 choice, get him now. That's what I say. The last time we had that, we had an 11th choice manager. No, 12th choice, actually. Oh, dear. 12th choice. That just goes to show on how far we have been as a club. It's embarrassing, man. And apparently Steve Bruce has called Lee Chan and said, I take the job if you want it. You know what I mean? Doing that behind the Sheffield Wednesday board. That is shocking. Shocking. And Jose got hammered by Bodo from Norway, 6 goals to 1. Yeah, I heard that. That was shocking. 400 Roma fans was there, and they were not very happy at all. Tammy Abraham tried to calm the fans down. Right? Fair play to him for doing it. Credit to him, but that didn't make a difference, did it? It really did not make a difference. They came a long way. That's because he played a reserve team. Wow. I tell you what, they better put down a big hitters out there and get those 5 goals back. They've got line. No one bothers to educate themselves, pundits. Other fans, they just look at the results. Exactly. That's all they do. That's all they do. It's absolutely crazy. Luke Evans came on and he said that he's been covering Newcastle United for 20 years plus, and this is the worst that he's seen any manager got ripped apart. Wow. and they calling us fans toxic. No, we're not toxic at all. We're just honest fans that speaks the truth. It's as simple as that. And this is it. Don't have a go at the fans. That's the last thing you have a go on. Don't have a go at the fans. Don't. Otherwise, we will rip it back. And I go, hello, my guy, Malcolm. It'll be okay. Will you take with Birds and Martinez? Me personally, I wouldn't. And I tell you why I wouldn't. It's because that he just kind of coached defence. And when he was managing Everton, don't go so he got them fifth. And then after that, he nearly took him down, really. And then he caused uproar amongst Everton fans. But what I think, he's done a brilliant job for Belgium. Don't get us wrong. But when I take him as manager, he will not be my first choice. Definitely not be my first choice, let's be real. He does play good football. He's a likeable lad. I do like him, but I wouldn't take him. I'd take Fonseca all day long. And I've got Aaron Scan talks about already done our reputation in the last few days. No matter how many facts we back our arguments up with neutrals have already made their minds up about us. Do you know what it is? Some of the pundits like Jamie O'Hara, Gary O'Bonnell, Jason Cundy, yeah? Ray Parler to a degree, yeah? He's done a wonderful job. You know, but the players have got, yeah? Get stuffed, a lot of them, honestly, man. Just don't, so our telling us now, we know what goes on in Newcastle United, yeah? We see the whole facts. All they see is bigger up their match because they love Boost that much, yeah? We'll see what happens, eh? We'll see what happens. We really get Fonseca and what we do, right? And he gets us into the top six, so I truly believe he will. And then we see how nice these pundits are. They won't credit, they hate Newcastle United, by the way. Luke Edwards talks a lot of shite. Look at the treatment Pardew got, and he wasn't as bad compared to Bruce yet. Exactly, Malcolm. Very true. Is Fonseca any good? Never heard of him. Only following English football. Malcolm, he's absolutely fantastic. Listen, you got Rome fifth, then he got them seventh. Only replaced by Jose, yeah? He got them playing a style of football which is going to be exciting for the fans to play he's got. And in times they've been unlucky, but they haven't won the big games. The top hit ass in Italy, that's the thing. But give him time. He plays a 3-4-3 or sometimes 4-2-3-1. He's a decent manager. He likes to bring the ball out from the back, which our players cannot do. He'll change that. And sometimes the defending side of it is not as strong as point, but attacking wise, it's brilliant. He likes to play possession football, and he is fantastic at it. He's won the Ukrainian League 3 times straight, done double treble 3 times, which is brilliant. Big up to him. So I was going to wrap this up in a minute. I'm going to spend another 5 minutes to go. And for tomorrow's game, and what do you think the score's going to be tomorrow, guys? Just leave in the live comments. I'm going to say 2s each. I want to see a 4-4-2 tomorrow, so I think he'll play. And I'd like to see Elliot Anderson giving us a chance as well, but from the subs bench. Yeah, I want to see Wilson Gell up top. I want to see Richie and Almiron wide, and I want to see Hayden and Longstaff in the middle. But they're going to have to fix up really well soon. And at the back, I want to see Fabian Shah and Fernandez at the back, Lewis at left back, Mancuso at right back. And then, maybes, just maybes, will be absolutely fine. So, yeah, that's my squad 4-4-2 and give it a right go. Evening, Keith, to you. It'll be okay. Thanks for the show, Keith. You're welcome at any time. Please do subscribe if you haven't done so, mate. I think you have, by the way. So, yeah, and 1-1-2 or 1-1-2. Brilliant stuff. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up, guys, yeah, because I've got things to do. And listen, if you do like my channel, please smash the likes up. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back on the watch along tomorrow around about 2:15. I'm going to do the team build up. And I think it's going to be absolutely fun as well. Lee says 2-0. Yeah, let's hope so. And thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to get a drink. Not alcohol, by the way, because I don't drink. But listen, thanks for coming on. And I should catch you tomorrow afternoon. And before I go, Neil's got a message. Remember, when the press have the pictures of Graeme Taylor as under heat, he never cried like Bruce. Exactly. At least Graeme Taylor's tough, by the way. Not my manager, but I free-handed it well. And he left when he needed to go. Unlike this cabbage heat, by the way. And I shouldn't really be saying that. But there you go. Listen, thanks for coming on, guys. And have a fantastic evening, what you decide to do. Thanks to Kirav, and thanks to Keith as well for the super chat as well. Appreciate that for donation. And until then, guys, catch you tomorrow and have a fantastic evening.